Okay, just a small disclaimer before this video starts. I just want to say, no, I do not think this ride will be the best in the world, or even the best launch coaster. However, I do believe this ride does have potential. So with that said, let's get right into this video. Okay, so a few days ago, Cedar Point announced Top Thrill 2, their reimagination of the former Top Thrill Dragster, and it was met with, well...
No, it is! Higher on the spike, because for right now it is a disappointment.
If you look at all the other conversion names, this is probably one of the worst.
People did not like this ride, and for a ton of reasons. However, the more and more I thought, what if this ride is better than we think? What if that launch is more forceful than we expect? What if it's better than we expect? And let me just preface this. If you go into the ride expecting it to be like the original, it's not going to be anything like that. LSMs are never going to be as forceful as a hydraulic launch. However, I do believe that 420-foot backward spike could possibly make up for it. Like, we all know that rollback, or if you could even call it a rollback, is going to be disappointed. I've gotten a rollback before this, and it's not going to be like that. However, that spike is going to save this ride. Pantheon is only 178 feet tall, and that spike is just crazy. So imagine how crazy this spike is going to be. Looking down at the park, being able to see Iron Dragon, Millennium Force, just all the back of the park looking down. It's going to be a crazy experience. The only part of the spike that I'm nervous about is it doesn't look like it goes all the way up. It looks like it goes maybe a little more than halfway, which could possibly be disappointing. However, we'll have to wait and see. And after that spike, it launches you up the top at 120 miles per hour. And I've heard people say it's not going to be as intense. And obviously, it's not going to be as intense as going from 0 to 120 miles per hour to a swing launch. It's not going to be as intense. However, nobody's ridden a Zamperla LSM launch coaster, you know. So it's pretty much just a guessing game at this point and hoping. However, I do have hope for one reason: Maverick. Okay, I know, this ride's not going to be anything like Maverick. However, Maverick going from 0 to 170 miles per hour with LSMs is pretty intense. And I know Pantheon launching from 73 miles per hour is, however, I think because Top Thrill will go so fast, I don't think that the launch is going to be that bad. On the original Top Thrill Dragster, half the launch track was used to slow the cable down. So imagine how fast it could accelerate after that, rather than losing speed halfway through the launch. And like I said before, if you go into this launch expecting it to be like the original, you're gonna be disappointed. Expect something similar to Gale Force, or Icebreaker, or even Pantheon, or something like that. Okay, let's talk about the name. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but now I've been thinking, this name's getting too much hate. Would Polaris have been better? Yes, but it wouldn't have matched the theme of racing. I think Top Thrill 2 is the perfect name for it. Maybe a little less creative, but it works. It works because it's the second version of Top Thrill Dragster. It fits and it works well. And that logo looks super clean with the name. It works. And I've heard people compare it from Six Flags going from X to X2. However, I don't think it's like that. If they kept the theme and then they removed Dragster from it, for a good reason too. They're no longer keeping the Dragster theme. Now it's a Formula 1 theme. You can notice that by the trains. The trains are modeled more like Formula 1 cars. Let's talk about that. Rather than dragster cars, they are Formula 1 cars to fit the Formula 1 theme. And the lightning trains I have not felt before. However, from people I have heard with the lightning trains, they've compared them to similar to the mock trains or the Intamin trains. Okay, so the new theme and area. Let's talk about that. So the new trains look more like a Formula 1 car rather than the Top Thrill Dragster trains, which were modeled to look like a Top Fuel Dragster. And now the whole area leading up to the entrance looks more like a raceway, and there's new signage and stuff, which looks pretty cool. And if you pair that with maybe a new light package and with the new red and white paint job and with the gray supports, it looks really sleek and really modern. Honestly, I feel like this ride is getting way too much hate before anybody's experienced anything like it. And I think we're going to have to wait and see until it opens to be able to know. And don't go into this Reddit expecting a lot, and you won't be let down. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Peace.